Hey guys, how's it going? I'm just going to give you a quick market update. I did this video before and I went over last week's update and then gave this week's update, and I screwed up the video. So you won't have last week's update currently in this video. I'll give the update though that I had last week, and you can just cross-reference back to it. So last week we expected the US dollar index to come down and then go bullish. The US dollar got some news which created a spike down and a push back up. In the middle of the week you can kind of see that we ranged a little bit. My view overall still on the US dollar index is bullish. As you can see, we broke down a little bit, hit the stop losses down below here and then pushed straight back up. We now retested this structure and we're still holding, and by the way the 4-hour candles are forming here, it's showing that bull power is starting to come back in, so we could expect a little bit more bearish momentum before going long. That's also in line with last week's bullish view, where it came down about here and then went bullish again. Gold still continuing the momentum of bearish. As you can see with the news again, we spiked up and then shot back down. I'm still targeting these zones, and as you can see here, I'm expecting a retrace back up to test this previous structure, and as you can see there's very strong resistance in along here. Euro US dollar ranged for the start of the week. The news hit, we spiked up and then we went bearish again. I believe I just went for a little retracement and bearish again, but it was a bit off this one. This week though I'm expecting it to go as planned, retrace a little bit, retesting this resistance here, which is a very good structure resistance on a psychological level, which is the 112,000 area. I'm expecting to go short to at least down here to the 11 area, which is here. British pound US dollar, I'm expecting a bearish momentum before going long again. It's kind of starting to build a range, with this being a resistance and this being a support. So at this stage I would sell up here and take profits here and then wait for confirmation on bullish, because it can push lower or lower down to here. Overall my area of interest here is here before going long again. Australian dollar US dollar played out to a T. I did a little retracement to about here and then went long again. I'm expecting Australian dollar US dollar to go long up to about the 76.6 cent mark, and then shorting, which is at the 808 fib where there's good structure resistance. US dollar Japanese yen, I'd done a view where it was going to come down to about here and then go long again. The market slipped with the news, whacked out these stop losses here and then went bullish again. With this one, as you can see, we tested the support here, went bullish, created a new high here, retested the support, well now support here, gave a nice bullish candle for me to buy, and then when it shorted here it hit out stop losses. The reason why it hit out stop losses is because my view is this is the trend. If this was continuing to go on an uptrend, this stop loss here wouldn't get hit. In this circumstance it did get hit, and it gave us another buying opportunity here, which gave us our profits back, our losses back, sorry. So this week I'm expecting a bearish push to retest the previous resistance, now support, before going long again. First area of interest being the 38 fibs right here, and then the 50, which is up there. Euro Australian dollar, I said to short straight away or wait for a little retracement up to here. Either way, if you shorted straight away you had very minimal drawdown and good profit. If you waited you would have missed out on the opportunity. This week I'm expecting some retracement to retest the resistance before going short again. British pound Australian dollar, I'm a bit iffy with it. I'm just going to stay away from it. Basically trade it as you see it. If you see a signal to sell, sell. If you see a signal to buy, buy. At the moment I'm a bit mixed on British pound, Australian dollar. And Australian dollar, Japanese yen, it played out to the T. It came down to my entry point, which was here, and then went long. I believe in the last week's view as well, before moving to this week's view, the point stopped about here. So it was a good trade, that one this week. And it was 195 pips to 200 pips roughly, with very minimal drawdown. So it was a very good trading week, that one. This week I'm expecting it to retrace and retest this previous resistance and find new support. It could slip a little bit lower down to these Fibonacci's down here before going long again. So this week I'm looking at bullish US dollar index, bearish gold, bearish euro US dollar, ranging British pound US dollar, bearish Australian dollar US dollar after a little bit of a retracement, bullish US dollar Japanese yen, bearish Australian dollar US dollar, mixed British pound Australian dollar, trade it I guess as a range, this being the bottom support and this being resistance, and bullish Australian dollar Japanese yen. Cool. Thank you very much for watching.